Oh, is my... there we go. Hello, check. Check, test 1, 2. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Hello, Sword Master. How's it going? Sorry, just getting everything set up here. How are you doing today? Hello, Starlight. How's it going? Just getting everything nice and set up here. Back from various issues. That's good to hear. Glad to hear that. That's still a little loud. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. I feel like my mic is a little hot today because I accidentally turned the wrong dial, and now everything is just a little bit louder than it should be. There we go. That's much better. But glad to hear that you're back. Hello, Floof. Hope everyone is doing all right today. Also, feel free to try and get a cookie by guessing the song. Is this from Banjo and Kazooie? It is not from Banjo and Kazooie. I'm not too familiar with the Banjo and Kazooie soundtrack, honestly. It's just like one of those games that I didn't grow up playing. I grew up playing like Donkey Kong 64, and I had the opportunity to play it. You know, Mario 64, Mario Kart 64, those kinds of things. But I mean, I never actually owned the N64. It was like a console that my grandfather had. So I would get the opportunity to play it at his house. But a lot of my first video game experiences come from playing video games on his N64. It was a good time. Should probably check and see. Can I get the... No, probably not. Oh well. But how's everyone's day treating them? I hope everyone is having a overwhelmingly positive day. And if not, I hope your day becomes overwhelmingly positive. I will say that this is from a game that I played a lot. It was like one of the first games I ever owned. Give you guys a little hint on it. It is from the GameCube. Was on the GameCube. Is it Katamari again? No, it is not Katamari again. Jeez, the music is good. It's one of my favorite like little tunes that seems to loop on like on a minute. You know what I mean? It's like a 1 minute loop. I don't know. Who knows? I think next time, it's on my list of games to play on stream, eventually, but we haven't. I haven't had the opportunity to pick it up. Again, it falls in that category of games I would play if I remembered that I wanted to play it by the time I was like ready to start a new game. Is it Pikmin 1? It is not Pikmin 1. That's not a bad guess though. It's got a little bit too much energy for Pikmin 1. Alright, I think we are just about ready to get started. Shall we begin? Everyone, please give a nice warm welcome, or thank you to Pokemon XD for the lovely intro music. This is what is it? It's Dr. Kamiko's Lab. It's the name of the song. And we'll get started. Time to guess every GameCube game. I mean, you know, it happens. People do that. They come in and they just start guessing wildly. Right. I need a sub-goal and the lobby ID. It's on the screen now. Let me get it up permanently. There we go. Let me type it in right. This doesn't sound like a Pokemon soundtrack. So Pokemon XD is one of those weird ones where it's like not a mainline story. Like it's not a main game. You know, it's not like, oh yeah, go battle the 6, gym leaders or 8 gym leaders and then go fight the thing and all of it. No, it's not like that. It's different than that. It's a how would I describe it? It's a story-based Pokemon game where you have to like try and save Pokemon from, evil nonsense. It's cool. It's a really cool game. And it's very different. But I wouldn't call it like a traditional Pokemon, if that makes sense. Also, Hunter, you're the first one here. Feel free to post. And we're going to figure out what it is I want to run here today. Start us off with stuff. I was really enjoying this Insect Glaive set. I would like to keep rocking it a little bit today. And there we go. That's a full lobby. Some good volume for this game, I think. Me getting everything set up. Pour myself a cup of tea. Do you avoid the high level stuff? I mean, post something that everyone can join, but you can post any kind of like level of difficulty as long as everyone is able to join it. Yo, Autobot Master, how's it going? It's been a hot minute. How are you doing today? But yeah, feel free to post, like, as long as it's not like EX100 or I think that's pretty much like no EX fights. Which normally we could do if everyone was here and leveled, but I mean, yeah, well, let's keep things to a nice everyone can join quest level. You're doing good? I'm super glad to hear that. I'm doing all right myself. Things have been, I've been busy. But glad to hear that you're doing well. No Hypers or Elder Dragons too. Oh, okay. I was unaware that is the case. Oh, that's you. Gotcha. That is different. Good to know. It's Loof and Leaf. Hello, big one. How's it going? It's been a little while. What's new with you? Man, I went rock climbing yesterday and like my hands are like my body's sore. Don't get me wrong. Like gripping things has not been great today. Working was a little painful, but I rubbed my hands raw. I do not mean to. What? Oh no, on-site items only, of course. But yeah, I like rubbed my hands basically raw from climbing, and now like hot. Like my hands are super sensitive to heat. It's really funny. Sell items. Out of space. I'm gonna sort these real quick. Trying to figure out what to get rid of. It's hard. You got too many things in your inventory. All right, that should be good. Oh, right. I still have one thing in my inventory. Okay. It is HR 9 and above. Yes. The only requirement is that we gotta the on-site requirements only. But yes. Nothing much. Me and the fiance just got a new car, so there's that. Oh, that's exciting. I'm super happy to hear that. Also, it is intentional. Matzer is definitely an intentional typo. But that's cool. New car is great. I'm looking forward to the day when I can finally have a car again. But as of right now, I'm okay with my bike rides. And the things that I would use a car for would be like so outside of my day-to-day, if that makes sense. Like right now, it's like, yeah, I'd still commute to work every day via bicycle, even if I had a car. The only difference is like, maybe I could like go to the rock gym a little bit further away on my own. I could offer other people rides instead of constantly riding places myself. That's the big thing. You know what I mean? Anytime anyone picks me up, I'm like, man, if I had a car, I could just go. And 90% of the time, I would offer to carpool. But yeah, new car is sick. I'm glad to hear that things have been kind of exciting for you and, you know, moving up. Some good tea. I'm excited for when it steeps, so just a little bit more. But this is good. Oh, that's me who hasn't readied it up. That's my bad. Oh my god. I am not here today. I am hoping that this tea comes in and kicks my ass so that way I'm ready. But oh my god, I'm just sitting here typing. Rambling on and on about nothing. What else is new? All right, let's make this thing happen. I do believe the Barachi likes to spawn in Area 5, if memory serves correctly. It's so sad, like when you play all the high rank stuff, and you guys all walk out of the area, it plays some music, and it doesn't do that in G rank, even if everyone spawns at the item box. I still want to hear like the small ambient music that the map will play from time to time. You know what I mean? Where's that at? If I spawn in the beginning area, just play the ambient music for me. Where's that at? Where's my chill? This is a big Brach DS, gotta say. Ooh. Let me out of this area. There we go. Not bad so far. Stay away from that. God, last thing I want to do is get blown up by this guy right now. Go, my super slow insect. Grab me. My bug is going negative 2 miles per hour, and it is intentional. It's meant to be heavy in attack. Who needs, where we're going, we don't need speed. All we need is damage. I can't believe I mean, I do believe I got hit there, but it was unfortunate. Hey, that's another mount. Yes, amazing. And then I can do the swarm thing. Get that online, build up some meter. Yes, everything is going swimmingly. Oh, I thought I could stand right there in the middle. I was wrong. Woo! Your best Kinsect has 200 speed. Wild. Oh, I thought for sure I could get up in the air and above that. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oofta. Not great. Not a great time so far. At least I didn't use bug maneuver. I'm hoping to save that for other things. Oh, I feel rusty. To which everyone's response should be, well, you wouldn't feel rusty if you played this game more often. To which I would say, yeah, but, you know, it's Monster Hunter. I can't only play Monster Hunter. We gotta live and enjoy other games. Like Shovel Knight. Well, now Plague Knight. We're playing Plague Knight now. And Balatro. And actually, so there's a new game, not a new game, an old game that I've decided I've started picking up again. Because a friend of mine, who I've done a few of the Lethal Company streams with, he is re-sparked my interest in it because it is goofy and silly and fast-paced. And it is called The Finals. I don't really play a lot of FPSs, but there's something about this one particular game that is so incredibly chaotic that I have been falling in love with it again. And I've got other friends who have been getting into it, which has been great in regards to, like, inspiring me to want to play this game again. So I'm very excited about it. What am I trying to do here? Right. I need ideally a mount, but I don't know how optimal that is. Let's just get damage going. Oh. All right, let's get things moving. Oh my god, when this thing builds up so much meter when you have the hunting stuff going, maybe I should grab some hunter's drink for this set. I think that would be a great idea, actually. That's still in this game, right? Build up so much meter. Ah, big whiff. That is so sad. Hell yeah. There we go. Go. Go, my Kinsect. Keep doing Kinsecty things. Please don't kill me. Please put my bug on the treadmill. No, it's ideal this speed. I have a reason for it going so slow. It's actually maxed out already. I can't give it any speed. You can't keep watching this slow ass bug. No, it's so good. Don't doubt the power of the slow insect. You let your bug have too many treats. If I could give it more treats, I would. And they would all be attack and heavy. Now he's round and slow. He's ideal. He's maximum damage. God damn. Alchemy Pog. That's right. I don't have to justify my bug. Look at him go. He's doing bug things. So okay. For real reasons, right? Granted, I'm a basic and using Alchemy Sword and Shield because I got level 10 wide range charms. I mean, I don't know. I think that's good of enough a reason. Slow bugs. Yeah, so let me talk about the slow bug, right? So here's the reason why it works as well as it does. I am using a special called Bug Maneuver. The tricky thing about Bug Maneuver is that you have to input the bug attack twice, right? So what ends up happening is oftentimes when I'm using a fast bug, because don't get me wrong, I have a fast bug, I run across this issue where I will try and get Bug Maneuver out while I'm attacking the monster, and by the time I have thrown it out the first time and before I can get the second input out, the monster has already decided that the bug has already hit the monster and I can't get the second input out. The benefit of having a really, really slow bug is that it takes forever for it to hit the monster, even when I'm standing right here, which means I can very easily get out the input and then Bug Maneuver goes off. I can swing, Bug Maneuver, right? Throw out the Kinsect, throw it out again. I could even throw it out a third time and do the charge move, but it allows me to get out Bug Maneuver consistently while staying right on top of the monster. And that's great. That's so good. It also means I can maximize offense. So, as a result, I have a maximum damage bug that builds up great meter, by the way. I really feel like I'm using about equal parts bug and equal parts, attack. It also means, I have a lot of control over it. In my opinion. I really love the slow bug. It did get canceled. We'll show it off after this. I'm surprised. I went through all the weapons, Gen 3 to Gen 5, U to Rise, testing them out and getting comfortable, and after everything came back to Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield is sick. I mean, it's so cool in regards to how balanced of a weapon it feels. But yeah, so I don't really focus on, I'll focus on getting, things, but I want this to be an up-close and personal weapon. I want to get the mounts. I want to pop some specials, have the bug be right there, do some bug calls while I'm attacking a monster. It's just cool. There's less to manage, and it's just balanced. I think you could make a pretty complicated Sword and Shield, but I think the most complicated Sword and Shield doesn't match the most complicated of a lot of weapons. I like this game because they included the oils, which are cool, for sure. But yeah, efficient bug. I think my bug is plenty efficient once it gets going. But yeah, no, Sword and Shield is a great weapon, and I think it's definitely a weapon that people should take into consideration when they're looking for new weapons to play. You get some good defense, you get some good offense, you can cut tails, you can, KO things. ledges give you twice as many mounting opportunities. Aerial's really good. Like, it's just good. I have a love and hate relationship with them. One of my favorite monsters, but in 3U specifically, I had to farm over 100 of these fuckers to get one fucking Pallium. That's a classic. No need to charge slash, no hammer charges, just smash my shield and cut tails. It is really good for solo play. In fact, so I used heavy bowgun for most of my solo stuff, but there were 1 or 2 monsters that would give me a problem. And so as a result, I would, yeah, equip sword and shield because it just felt good. Also, Loof, it is your turn to post. I'm gonna take an item. Yeah, give me these hunter drinks. Register set. Yeah, that looks good. Your favorite hub? it's a pretty popular one, I gotta say. I like so I do like the anime ones, but my favorite is actually like the more chill anime music. But this is also appreciated. What's the content button? Click it and find out. It was the content button is kind of a meme. I'll tell you the history of the content button if you'd like. There was a time when I was streaming a game and I did something, and somebody was like, "Hey yo, this is ideal, the ideal Babo setup." And I was like, okay, but also, they're like, no, this is it. This is peak. And I was like, okay. And when I took it away, they were like, but the content is gone. Where is the content? And so, no. So as a result, I was like, fine, I will give you a button that you can click, and it will give you content whenever you want. But it's short and delayed and all of that stuff. And expensive. It's also expensive because I don't want to always be streaming in content. I'm down to see Baba throw it back. No, we're not throwing it back. Who started this rumor? Content? All right, we'll go on to content. This is content. This is what people want when they see content. They just want to see me. And I give the dog a nice big close-up hug for you guys. I do sort of wish they kept the Kinsect raising mechanic, as painful as it used to be when you try to use the weapon later in the game. I miss how customizable the weapon was back in the old game. You know, it was a really awesome way of like making the little bug feel so incredibly like yours. You know, you made the weapon yours. You were like, I want the weapon to play this way, and then you did all the things and the weapon played that way, and it felt great. That was the best part about the Kinsect for me. And now yeah, the new games, they don't have it. I do like that you can like mix and match Kinsects with different like, you know, glaives, but it's a missed opportunity. But yeah, this is content. It does combo well with the dog hug redeem. It's very people. I guarantee one dog hug. That's something that we'll keep with the content. But yeah, so this is it. There was one time somebody was like, "Hey, can you make the gameplay really small and the webcam really big?" And I'm like, "Sure, we'll play around with it." But you know, I also record all my VODs. So like, this is the issue, right? Is that if I record all my VODs and then I want to make YouTube content out of it, and the content button is just this, I can't. It's impossible for me to get that video looking good in a video editor. It's just not doable. And I don't have that many things. I'm very expressive. Oh, thank you. I am an actor. Not to say that I'm acting, but it's easy. I feel comfortable in front of a camera. Or comfortable on a stage, or comfortable wherever. A's the monsters right here. I love my box getting full after every 5 months. I know, I've been adjusting how I... Oh, I forgot to drink my drink. Go, my slow Kinsect. Want to mess around with For You Kinsect, but right before Monoblos? Oh yeah, that's spooky. Spooky monster. I forget that monster's in the game. I just always think of Diablos. And go, yeah, Diablos. That Skullbug design is the best design ever. Is it? No, I would love to see him come back into a future game. But it's kind of hard to see him coming back, if that makes sense. Just because of the fact that Diablos has become so iconic. You know what I mean? Woo! Okay, we got the mount. What's my favorite bug design? Who, me personally? I don't know. It's I barely play the Kinsect. And so as a result, I've barely looked at the bug designs to begin with. I'm just trying to drink my drink. There we go. Get Swarm online, the speed bug from this game. The speed bug. Get him. Get in here. We'll get Bug Maneuver online. Check out this meter build. It's gonna go crazy. Oh yeah, I should be using Bug Maneuver every single time. 100%. 4, 5. But also, the Gentleman Crow. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. What brings you here? I take it you must be a big fan of Monster Hunter if you're hanging out in this Twitch chat. But I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Damn. Couldn't get online very fast. But yeah, so in theory, right, I could stand like right here and immediately get the thing off. It's so good. And I don't have to like worry about the bug missing or anything. I can be nice and slow. I can get mounts. And then with the skills I'm running, right, so my goal with my skills is to basically try and get mounts after I've built up the meter, and then pop, get the mount, use my specials when the monster falls, proc trump card, because that's a huge part of this set, is trump card, and then Bug Maneuver lasts forever, and then just build up Swarm and Bug Blow over and over and over again. Been vibing with JNU as of late. Been popping into GU streams. Well, it is a pleasure having you here. We are quite familiar with a handful of the GU streamers. I always like to raid one if I'm playing the game at any given time. But yeah, no, it's a great game. It's easily my favorite Monster Hunter. I've been streaming GU for probably 4 years now. I am a variety streamer, technically, and I do stream GU consistently throughout the week. Hello, Lady Aurora. Speaking of another GU streamer, if you haven't followed Lady Aurora, you absolutely should. She is an amazing streamer, does a lot of GU content on the weekends, like I myself, just later into the evening, and she is super cool. I'm a nobody. That's not true. You are the biggest somebody I can think of on Twitch. You guys should, everyone here should drop her a follow and catch one of her streams. There's a good chance we'll probably raid her if she's live, but, you know, we'll see. Quenching your thirst. Oh, man. Okay. The caffeine in my tea is finally kicking in, and that makes me very happy. Vincent, this is your turn to post. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, we're going to have to stock up on Hunter's Drinks. They just get things moving with these alchemy sets. Not thirst. Go drink your juice. What was it? We had somebody in here recently who was like, I've been like experiencing these symptoms, and someone's like, mango juice. You should drink mango juice. And they showed up 2 days later and replied with like, oh my God, whoever the juice guy was, awesome. Best advice I'd ever received. What kind of tea I got? I'm an avid. Yes, it was Autobot Master. That's right. I really like green teas. I like red teas. I like herbal teas. Those are my favorite. Black tea is all right. It's not my favorite. I do like Earl Grey, but only as latte. I like an Earl Grey latte from time to time. That's one of my favorites. But yeah, today I have something called Silver Needle tea. It is very, very tasty. It is very, very caffeinated. It's bitter. I like a lot of bitter teas, but it is so good for you. Can't join. Oh. Vincent, do you have another quest that we could do? Yeah. Ooh. Drink the juice. Juice is good. All right, chat. Favorite kind of juice. Let's see who's got good juices in the chat. I'll start. I really like orange juice. That is said by someone who is an addict. Watermelon juice? Just not a fan of juice, period. Oh, okay. Vincent, do you have anything else that we could do? Hello, Rainbow Phoenix. How are you doing today? Ah, there we go. Watermelon anything is just good. You know, so I like watermelon a lot. Watermelon juice, it doesn't, it's not my favorite. Mostly because it like, if you get it from like a bad watermelon, I've had really bad watermelon juice just because it's so sensitive. I only supply the juice. Here's another based juice. Pineapple juice. You ever drink a nice tall glass of pineapple juice? So good. And now here's a controversial one that I really like. Hear me out. Grapefruit juice. Oh my god, I love grapefruit juice. Heavy bowgun? Okay, jeez. If I let you in, I give everyone free juice. If a spot opens up, Autobot Master, I will let you know. For sure. What am I feeling though? Yeah, we're gonna run some Alfestio. Grapefruit juice is amazing. I think it's a lot of people don't like it because it is so incredibly like it is bitter. There is no doubt about it that pineapple juice is just sorry, grapefruit juice is bitter. But like when you get past the bitterness of it, it is so incredibly tasty. Have not had a bad juice ever. Okay, I've got a funny story. By a funny story, I mean I'm telling this at my brother's expense, so don't tell him I told you guys. There was a so we had me and my family, we had gone on a trip, right, to Texas. And before we leave, we try and get everything that we can out of the fridge, you know, all of these things. Well, there was one particular trip. We were out of town for about like 2 weeks. And we finally get back and I go, "Oh, there's some orange juice in the fridge." And I pour my brother a glass of orange juice. And he looks at me, he looks at the orange juice, he looks at my shit-eating grin, and he goes, "Where'd you get the juice from?" And I'm like, "Oh, I just made it." Incredibly casual, incredibly, like, almost immediately. "Oh yeah, I just made it." And he takes a giant swig of the orange juice, and it is the most soured, terrible thing. He still describes it to this day as, like, that was the worst thing I had ever put in my mouth up to that point in my life. Was orange juice that had been probably gone bad a week ago, and I got him to drink it. I never claimed to be the best older brother. I am. He was not pleased. He still holds that against me sometimes. Every once in a while, I'll bring it up, and he'll tell me about the time I made him drink soured orange juice. What if I just, you know, took a little walk to the right, do a couple of spins? Look at me in my, like, little safe spot here. Insta reloads. It's funny, aerial heavy bowgun is like, so if you don't actually use aerial bowgun or heavy bowgun as just aerial heavy bowgun, like as a means of mounting, it's actually like probably one of the easiest positioning tools in the game for a new bowgun user, because you can just use the crouching fire like input and basically put yourself right into critical distance. You can fully reload, and it acts as a dodge. Like, look at this. I've got all my shots loaded up. You still get like sitting grounding fire. It's actually a shockingly decent option if you're trying to play heavy bowgun in a way. I forgot I wasn't running earplugs. It is so pretty. I agree. It's got a lot of status shots too, which I like. I couldn't get up in the air fast enough. Damn it. Hey, okay. How's it going? Have a fruit. I need to go grocery shopping, actually. I am currently out of fruits. That was not what I wanted to hit. I am missing a lot of my shots, unfortunately. Come on, get over there. Oh my god, it's a good thing I got para level 2s. It 180'd. Or it did not 180, but it moved. It moved a lot. Okay, there we go. All right, now everyone gets to play the game in a silly way. I'm gonna go for a quick mount here, since I've got the time to. This weapon was designed to do these kinds of things when I was working on it once upon a time. What's my favorite juice? One where you eat more often than any other fruit. I mean, probably oranges, honestly. I love me a good citrus. So much so that I've classified it all citruses as citrus. Oh, I was going to put him to sleep and then we could sleep on him. Not bad, though. God. If only I'd gotten that para a little bit sooner, I think we could have absolutely just done this quest even like within like 4 minutes. GG's indeed. Oh yes, I shall add. There we go. Add 1 fruit to the counter. I do love it when people come by and they're like, do you actually eat that many fruit? And I'm like, well, eventually. Heavy machine gun. It's not a machine gun though. It's just a gun. It's a bow gun. Yours is mandarins. You can eat 2 whole bags by yourself. Oh yeah, that's a good one. I love peaches, but they have to be in season. Same thing with cherries. Like, I can very easily just eat a whole bag of cherries in a single sitting, but like a bag of cherries is like $10. It's not cheap. Yeah. Addicted to juice and mandarins. Taking notes. Good things to know about people. What to blackmail them with? Juice, mandarins. All right. I think that was Vincent. So it is now Hunter's turn to post. Yes. Aerial heavy bowgun. Pellet aerial heavy bowgun was broken in that game. I wasn't a huge fan of the pellet heavy bowgun. It's all right. It's actually a full auto mag fed lever cross action bow. She totally would. Abuse vibes are strong in her streams. It goes both ways though. I feel like the chat is equally as abusive to her. Just leveling the playing field. We're gonna have some fun. Thank you. Yes. See, yeah. I'm there every once in a while. I see what's going on. I've got eyes and ears. And I'm relatively literate. Using pellets and multiplayer straight to jail. Pretty much. I will say that was one of the most it is one of the few things where I'm like, okay. pellet heavy bowgun player, like surely you have another heavy bowgun that slots into something else, because this is impossible to play with. There is a way. So notice how I used aerial pellet in that last hunt. When I used aerial pellet, it was in a spot that nobody else was attacking. You know, I wasn't just willy-nilly firing it. It was like literally, if I think about my character as like if I'm thinking about it in terms of like the forward-facing part of my body, I will always fire away from people. There should not be a single individual on my screen when I fire that shot. One last time for this quest. All right. I'm believing you. Also, for the longest time, I did not know that you couldn't take bullets with you on these kinds of quests. I just assumed that I had to, like, as a bowgun user, I was like, well, I guess I'm limited to my internal ammo and normal level 1 shots and whatever's in the box. I had no idea that you were allowed to take, like, your ammo pouch in terms of inventory. Just need one more ticket. Ah. And so, you know, sure, you know, if you don't play heavy bowgun or light bowgun or, you know, bow, maybe you wouldn't expect to, like, know this, okay? If you focus on, like, longsword, sure, you might not know that you're allowed to take ammunition with you. I mained heavy bowgun. I still main heavy bowgun. It was, like, the weapon that I played for a 90% of this game. And I didn't know that until, like, 2 years ago. It was, like, entirely, like... I feel like that's just one of the things that you should know if you're playing the weapon. And so every time someone posted this quest, I was doing essentially no damage, or I would switch to a heavy bowgun that I knew had decent internal ammo, so that way I had something to hit the monster with. What a miserable time. Uppies? Yay. Just for the hell of it. Oh, no. Yes, what would you like for us to fight, Kai? When my turn rolls around, what would you like for me to post? My choice? Ooh, okay. Interesting. I do have something that I need to do, but it's not hard. But we might get a new set out of it. That's the exciting part. I have this idea for a set, and I'm excited to try it out. But I need to finish making the weapon for it. And if I get the parts, then we get the parts. Can I get closer to you? Where the hell did you go? Not me staring at the monster, it walking into a wall and then disappearing. I literally thought he went out of bounds. I was so confused. Your fave, Crystal Beard. Oh man, Crystal Beard, what a time in my life. It took us like over 22 attempts to beat its EX. And even just unlocking its EX was a huge pain in the ass. Crystal Beard is actually fun though. Once you've learned it, learning Crystal Beard is probably like one of the most painful things that you can do though. As much fun as Lao, so like really fun. Solo DAX with heavy bowgun. Heavy bowgun's the way to go against that monster for sure. Because then you don't have to really deal with it. Oh my god. Saved my life. No one else's, just mine. Keeping you pinned down, Mr. Monster. And they say this weapon's bad. Aerial looks so flashy. Oh, it's sick. And then when you get haste rain going, you're basically just running at the monster non-stop. Too bad it's poopy. Boo, wrong answer. Look at us go. I'm gonna float up in the air for a second here. Do a little back dash. How often do you see a heavy bow user use the back dodge animation? That movement is addictive. It's so good. It has the best aerial movement in the game. I'll show you after this hunt if someone's willing to give me uppies. But I will show you exactly what I'm talking about in terms of like what you can do in the air with this thing. It's kind of incredible. It's better in the air than Insect Glaive is. Oh my god, I missed my jump. Oh, I screwed up. Where's it at? I was like, whatever happens, do not get hit by whatever it's about to do. No, not Vincent. It's another mount. There's no way I can stall long enough to get Vincent back in the room, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would. You protected whoever you jumped on. You flinched them as soon as Brachy did his pound. Yeah, but they were a Lance user. They were going to be fine. That's right. Who needs damage when I can play aerial bow? Check this out. Out of there. It's got like so many iframes too, like an unfunny amount of iframes. Like it is actually, if you dodge with, if your timing is right, you can basically just dodge everything. And then no monsters, like, unless you're playing against like Bolt Reaver, right? Oh, I did not get that off in time. But yeah, unless you're playing against like Bolt Reaver specifically, almost no monster has the hitboxes that high up in the air to deal with you. Seriously, gonna make you have a heavy bow set? You can give bow half decent damage if you pack spread 2 in your charge 2 slot. You forgot SP arts. Oh, a classic. Whew, okay. No, yeah. I mean, again, you can do some pretty good. Also, hello, Green Peppas. Grand Peppas. How's it going? What is damage? Right, who needs damage when can have mount? Always. Forever. And this thing gets para, like it's a 2-for-1. You get both stun mechanics. I'm just gonna float over the explosions like it's nothing. Woo, that's a hitbox. I know it has a hitbox there. So spread bow is the best style for aerial. I wouldn't even say that. You know, I honestly, I think if you're going in terms of damage, heavy is probably really good. Forgot to follow. Yeah, no worries. And thank you so much, by the way, the Gentleman Crow. I hope we get the opportunity to play together sometime. We do open turn lobbies. I usually do first come, first serve. But yeah, if you're ever looking to jump in, I always post to my Discord the day, what time I'm going to stream at, what day and what game, unless I forget for whatever reason. But yeah, if you're trying to gun for a spot, that's usually the best way. Ow. Yeah, no, all aerial shots are level 2, so. That's why it doesn't have good damage, is because most level 2 shots are not. I'm so dead. Most level 2 shots are pretty rough. Would the Seragios bow make it good then, since its max level charge is 2? Probably. Youch. Youchers. Ooh, okay. Also, so for those of you who don't know, this is information for everyone. I do one redo on a failed quest, so we're gonna come back to this. Just because I like people being able to post hard things without like the fear of us failing, and it gives people an opportunity to relearn things, like, you know, the monster teleported, we forgot SP arts, like we get one redo. Let's run it back, you know. Obviously, if we fail it twice, then, you know, I don't want to be stuck doing like EX Crystalbeard for the next 10 billion runs, but run aerial bow on Lao. Fine. You know what? I'll give it a shot. But under the conditions that I make my new bow set, because I have an idea. And I want to see if it's possible. All right. What am I? Okay. Let's go for some consistency. If we want consistency, we go for this. You want to see me flying all over Lao? Okay. Only after I get the new thing. After my new set is made, because I have it again. I have a theory. I would like to see it work. If it does, it would be hilarious. But I need parts. Whew. All right. Actually, you know what? I just remembered that this set is really consistent, but part of the reason for that is because I get to carry herbs around, and I don't get to carry herbs around on this quest. So, we're going to go buff. I'm going to start buffing people today. You know what will make your aerial bow experience even more fun? The juice. You demand, I supply. I don't need juice, though. I have constitution. I recover stamina. My whole stamina gauge recovers the second I hit the ground. Why would I need juice? Lance has just been speaking to you lately. Lance is super fun. I do have a really silly aerial Lance set that actually, I think, it uses either regular Fatalis or Crimson Fatalis. No, you need the juice. I am the juice. Didn't you know? I got the juice and the tea. Well, I am the juice. I am the juice. And I got the tea. There we go. Check this out. Double movement. Regain all the stamina. Yo, big one. How's it going? The juice is loose. That's right. Oh, I'm going to try and get this explosion off of me because I'd prefer not to die to that. There we go. Who's ready for some juice? Everyone gets juice. Forever and ever. Another. Defense goes up. Just making sure, in case I forget for whatever reason. I usually don't, but you know, things happen. Really? I didn't get that second swing off? Oh, I thought I could sidestep it. I was wrong! This monster moves a lot. Roll forward. No! This thing doesn't have quick sheath, does it? It didn't. That felt really fast for whatever reason. The way the quickness of which I sheathed my hunting horn felt ridiculous. There we go. Need one more note here. Hey, there we go. It has been retrieved. Give everyone some... No! More attack and defense. That's right, now we can roll forever. The monster cannot hurt us. Oh, I thought I got... I was trying to stand right in the middle, but I feel like there's not a safe spot there. Have I ever used aerial hunting horn? So fun. Oh, yeah, no, I have. I've pretty much... Okay, so every weapon in this game that I've tried, I've used an aerial version of, because aerial style is, I think, probably my favorite. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a little gimmicky, but it is one of my favorites. It's like, if aerial, and then probably guild style, and then after that, I don't know, alchemy, striker, and then valor. Probably the order of operations. And I guess adept is somewhere in there too. I don't remember where adept falls. Big old side step. Oh my god, I thought for sure I could tank that. You know what? I would have been able to tank that if I had a hot drink. But no on-site items. Oh, okay. Things are happening. Nah, the order of operations is PEMDAS. Nobody talks about PEMDAS anymore, okay? It's all about please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. I don't know if anybody even uses that phrase anymore. I'm shocked I remembered that phrase. To be perfectly honest, I haven't talked about my dear Aunt Sally in ages. And how inappropriate she is. You use it? Hell yeah. Yo, my dear Aunt Sally. It's terrifying how a lot of people on Twitter don't know PEMDAS. I mean, yeah, but that's, I don't know. With the math posts. I try not to think about the math posts. Alright, we're just gonna have to focus on a lot of healing here. Oh, that's right, my movement got nerfed. Wow. That was upsetting, that whiffed that way. Can you... No, I don't know what you're doing, but it is mixing my shit. Please stop. I don't think a monster has left, like, just backdash mixed me quite that hard. That was awful. You learned Bidmoss at school? I have no idea what Bidmoss is. So, for those who don't know what what Penmass is, or whatever it is. PEMDAS? I don't know. It's the order of operations for when you're learning how to do math. So it's parentheses, exponents, I don't know. Multiplication, division, subtraction, and then addition, or whatever. In case you didn't know, and it tells you in which way you would solve an equation. Multiplication. I don't think about it a lot. It's very second nature to me these days, but the long pause scared me. I just finished taking pre-calc and passing with an exceptional grade, mind you. Bidmass? I don't know what bidmass is. Is it like... there are some numbers in there I'm unfamiliar with. Brackets, indices. Oh, and the rest you know. Okay, gotcha. Which is fair. I think that's also a pretty good way of doing it. But the tricky part comes in when you start talking about, like, you know, you go, okay, so how about what is it, like square root functions and things like that, and people will really get confused by it, when in reality a square root function is just a number to the exponent of a fraction, you know, and people end up getting really confused by stuff like that. So if you, like, you know, square a value by 1/2, right, so 4 to the 1/2 is actually the square root of 4, which is, you know, 2 and -2, but it's one of those things that you kind of got to think about. And, you know, it looks and feels like a parenthesis, and sometimes. I don't know. The way I used to write long division felt like parentheses, but that's actually also not true. It's not parentheses. Yeah. But no, I don't even think people do long division anymore. It's weird. Math keeps changing. I'm becoming the person who's like, what is it? How can you change math? Math is math. Is that a King of the Hill quote? I think it is. Long division is fun. I don't know. I've thought about doing obscure streams like math streams. Yeah, we're just going to crunch numbers for 3 hours. It's going to be great. And we'll do it with like such like fervor. It'll be great. Did I ever play Sudoku or Picross? I did play Picross. I did play Sudoku. I'm quite familiar with both. What if I just keep on moving? That's right. We're going to have a stream, and I'm going to talk about the unit circle for 10 minutes, or for 3 hours. I'm going to explain everything I know about it. Minesweeper's goated? It is. It is. Honestly, probably my favorite is Picross, just because it felt like you were creating an image, which was always super fun. I'm trying to... God damn it. Not me sitting here like, okay, which way do I roll again? Do I roll this way or that way? How do I handle this situation? I should have rolled to the right and then just suffered the blast, the negative blast effect, and kept going. Yo, teach me taxes too. I don't know. Honestly, I leave that all to TurboTax. I don't mail in my taxes, unfortunately. But honestly, like, it would be really fun to do like a math tutoring stream. Like, bring your math problems to Twitch, and we can work through them together. It'll be great. I'll learn some stuff. You'll learn some stuff. Yes, let's do it. Haven't done math in so long. Math is fun. I quite love math. Controversial, I know, but I do love it. You'd prefer how to learn how to do taxes? I mean, fair, same. Learning taxes would be far more useful to me right now than learning how to do math, because I feel like surely someone's got alchemy bombs, right? Someone made alchemy bombs. I see purple SP arts. Who's got alchemy bombs? Blow it up. Let's see it. Alchemy sleep bombing. Let's go. There we go. I see Loof over there making some. Hell yeah. It's sleep bombing, but not efficient. I don't really care. Doesn't TurboTax take a cut? I say it as I use it. Yes, that's exactly how it works. So the way those quote-unquote free tax things go is that they will take part of your tax return and use that as a means of they will take part of your tax return and then use that as a means of like payment, essentially. The issue with like I have with TurboTax especially, and like all free tax software, is that it has become the only way to file your taxes because, you know, A, we're not taught it very well, and B, you know, it's just become the industry standard. You know what I mean? And so what ends up happening, this is what's ended up happening in regards to the way TurboTax has functioned. And this is we're gonna talk about political stuff. Ooh, is essentially that they've created lobby groups that are preventing, like, you know, we always talk about how, oh, well, why are we having to calculate our own taxes when the U.S. government has all this information? And the reason is because there are lobbyist groups formed by these tax corporations, because there's a lot of money to be made by having them file your taxes, that will essentially, like, you know, down the line, here's like, they create these groups that prevent the government from creating laws that would essentially have the government file taxes for us, because again, there's money in it. If it continues to exist, then we keep having to use it, and they keep making money. Spooky, I know. And that's currently the case with a lot of things, just as a heads up. That's not just true with taxes. It's true with the prison industry. It's true with insurance. It's true with, like, yeah, just a lot of things in the U.S. is large corporations feeding money to politicians to prevent laws from getting passed that would, you know, benefit the people, because people make money from the corrupt system. Woo! Welcome to America! Welcome to the inner workings. They're making money on taking extra money. Yes. Yes, they are. But I digress. I won't get too much more into it than that today. What was I doing? Right. It is now Leaf's turn to post. Go ahead and post, Floof. I'm gonna go back to my fun set. The sneak trump card set. It's gonna be great. It's really the bug maneuver set. It's really I love using that move so much. I wish it was just part of the base kit, and it bothers me that it's not. To the point where now I have created a way to build meter as quickly as possible and keep it as long as possible using SP arts. Why? Because it's fun, and I'm all for fun. But yeah, no. Taxes are totally a nonsense thing. And they'll be a huge part of our lives in the next couple of months. For those of you who are overseas and didn't understand the system, congrats. You now understand the U.S. system a little bit better. We need everyone to put their brain together in the math stream to solve that one. Oh, man. What? Faster SP arts means more specials. More specials means more fun. Oh, solve 2 plus 2 minus 1. Quick maths. Oh, my bad. 3. Whoops. But also, the parentheses are completely unnecessary. Unless you are actually referring to... If the negative one is in parentheses in and of itself, then it would actually be -2 minus -2, and it would be -4. But, you know, whatever. Just realize you can upgrade your gun this rank? Hella. Hell yeah. No, I do think that there was a point in time, though. I think somebody came to the stream and was like, help, I need... Babo just said gibberish. I did not. I'll break it down for you. We're sitting here waiting for Loof to post. I got some time on my hands. Where's my GIMP program? Where's my artist program? I know it's on this computer. We'll open it up right now. What was that language? No, it's... Oh, you're right. It is from a song. I forgot about it. I forgot. Here we go. Window capture. It's a classic. There we go. What was that language? Here, I'll break it down for you real quick, though. So, in terms of, you know, if we're doing like what, 2 plus 2 minus 1, right? So you get 3 minus 1, which equals 2. But if you were looking at it like this, 2 plus 2 minus 1, right? That would be 3 times -1, which would give you -3. But you could also look at it about this way. You could distribute the -1 to the -2s, and you could have -2 minus 2. That is so wrong. This is 4 and this is 4. Don't look at me. You -2, -2, and then that would leave you with a good old -4. But anyway, I digress. This is how I get a 98. Is I drop one thing and it's terrible. Actually, did I eat? I don't know if I ate or not. 2 plus 2 equals 3. That's right. We figured it out. We figured out how to get 3 out of it. It's because I'm stupid. We don't talk about it. No, what was it? I remember one of the days I was in pre-calc. We were given a bunch of assignments, and I was just trying to, like, I wanted to go home so I could stream. And I was I was doing math kind of quickly and kind of sloppily. It's a good way of putting it. You know, I was not, and as a result, I dropped a few signs, and it just turned everything into nothing. Oh, I see. Is this not the quest that we need? We'll go back. You forgot hunting arts? Okay. Did anyone bring traps? I brought traps. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna since this is a cap quest, I'm just gonna grab capturing stuff. I have a cap set that's pretty good. Very consistent. Time to publish this groundbreaking proof onto the world of mathematics. By the way, those visuals really help my brain understand that language. Oh, good. I mean, we could keep breaking it down further if we wanted to, but oh well. So this is one of my favorite stories. Is I had a friend of mine. You have traps, by the way? Okay, cool. I had a friend of mine who, you know, was homeschooled, and she was not great at math. And as a result, when she was going to college, she, you know, or when she was in high school, she used pretty much a fancy calculator and got a lot of answers for math problems that way. And when she was in college, she had to take a high-level math course. And as a result, it was not easy. And when they were like, here's like the pre-test that you should take to make sure that you're at the like appropriate level of math. I'm serious about the math stream. I need a review on stuff. I mean, if people are interested in a math stream, I'll do a math stream. Depending on like up to what level, or if you have questions about things pretty much up to pre-calc. There's obviously things that I would need a refresher on, but I do have a whole notebook full of notes. Rely too much on the crunchulator. I hear that. But, yeah, so basically we crashed all the way up to Algebra 2 in about 2 weeks. I mean, we were, every single night, it was like 2 to 3 hours of just, like, math problems and getting solutions and me teaching. Also forgot your items last quest. Where does this thing spawn? I'm trying to remember now. Is it the island or is it over here? I want to say it's over here. Yeah. Actually, I really want my normal level 2 shots. Actually, normal level 3 is great for this monster. I forgot. I could have brought my fun set. I have one set that I really like to use against this monster in particular because it's just everything lands. It's a little inconsistent at times, but against a monster like this... Actually, I don't want to be in this corner. Let me out of this corner, please. I should probably paintball this thing, huh? Just a thought. Maybe we should paintball the monster that we're trying to capture. That way I can see exactly when it's ready to be captured. Oh, getting hit with the defense down sucks. Okay. Stop swinging. Stop swinging. No, don't kill it. Don't kill it. Don't kill it. It's ready. It's a cap quest. Ah, jeez. This is why I always go for the other strat. I do have another strategy that I usually go for on a quest like this. It's called getting shot in the face. Solid. Now me going through all my ammos trying to find trank shots. Don't have any. Crunchulator. My bad not crunch. Crunching on a calculator sounds painful. Yes, yes. I got the gist of it. I mean, at a certain point, right? Having a calculator is just like a convenient, useful tool. But like, you really need to know what it is that you're doing in order to get answers. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of what upper level math is having a very solid understanding to the point where you know what you're looking at suddenly. Like, what was it? I had a teacher, and I was really, really, like, learning. I was excited to learn geometry. And I was like, hey, I don't really understand how sine, cosine, and tangent really function. Like, I didn't understand how these, like, values generate other values. I don't get it. And she was like, buy the calculator. And I was like, okay, but, like, that doesn't help me. And she's like, it has a button on it. Just use the button on the calculator. It gives you an answer. And I was like, yeah, but the answer doesn't make sense. I got it. I know how it works now. I got it this year. Ooh, it is so cool. But, like, I digress. No, that's a whack-ass teacher. It is a whack-ass teacher. I was the student. I was the one. I was the child that was like, hey, I really want to understand how math works. 2 more distinctions. Oof. Oofta. I think you get distinctions from fighting Hyper Devil Joe. And it is Vincent's turn to post. So, Vincent, please feel free to post. You can't get that in G3? Yeah. So, you got to go up another level or so. But yeah, no, I was not happy about the teacher that told me to buy a calculator in order to get answers for things that I have now learned that I never needed a calculator for. Well, okay, you need a calculator up to a point, but that's not like... It's cooler than that. Most monsters in G4 drop them, though, so you should be posting your key quests. I only got like B in Geo and Trig because my teacher sucked ass. I'm not convinced geometry teachers know what they're teaching sometimes. Because like there is a way to break it down that makes it super digestible. And a lot of teachers aren't willing to break it down that far. And so as a result, they kind of just go, you know, figure it out. I smashed pre-calc and I'm doing very well in calculus. I'm going to be taking calculus over the summer. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it now with my better understanding of, you know, math. I'm actually taking this semester off because, oh my god, there's too many things happening in my life. But once the semester wraps up, I'll be ready. What a good tune. Not us rocking out to anime for an hour and a half. It's a good time. Calc is fun. You just got to play by the rules. Yeah, exactly. I mean, and that's usually the case with math. Like, I'm gonna go stand up on a soapbox again. Humans like to learn. We like to delve into new things and like have a better understanding of the way things function and the way the world works. But if you make learning a painful experience, then people don't want to learn anymore, or they don't even realize how much they would like to learn. You know, they find learning to be an uncomfy experience because it has been taught to them that if you don't get it immediately, then you are stupid, and humans don't like to feel stupid. But if you make learning fun and interesting and work with people so that way they can understand it, then learning becomes so cool. It's like one of the coolest things you can do. What's my favorite anime OP? Trigun probably. It shifts over, or it shifts around all over the place, but I think Trigun is my favorite. I'm always asking questions, and people find me annoying when I keep asking why about everything, and like, but that's something that we should do. It's important for us to have that kind of level of understanding in regards to stuff. I should drink my hunting drink. If I want to get this set going, I should stand back and drink. Take a sip. There we go. Now we're ready to mess around and... I'm getting smacked around today. Come here, you. Big damage. Yeah, I stopped asking unless I know the person can give me a proper explanation. Most people hate having to explain or don't know how to explain themselves. That's the big one for me, is a lot of people don't have an answer for you, and because they don't have an answer for you, they feel stupid. And then they go, stop asking me so many questions. And it's like, but aren't you curious yourself? And sometimes people just aren't because they don't want to learn. Again, for all the reasons I said earlier. What an interesting little loop of awfulness we've worked our way into. God, getting the yellow or the agility thing is it makes it so hard to hit the monster sometimes. That was uncool of you, Mr. Monster. Ow. Come on. Just got to get lucky when you ask the questions. It's not about luck. It's knowing how to ask the right questions and who to ask. And asking good questions is a learning experience in and of itself. Ow, I don't know what's going on here. I can't see shit. I could be dying. I probably am dying. having a hard time getting this set online. Because the monster won't let me topple it. Please, just give me a mount. No! Where's it going? Figured. Okay. There it is. Can I get a mount, please? That would be great. Okay, now I don't need a mount. Now I just need to make sure that this special goes off. No, 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 no. Okay, okay. I was like, if I don't get this special off, I'm going to cry. Not even Rise can hear, not even Rise and I can hear Nakuga theme chanting. Yeah, that's a classic. Well, what is it? People have done like these, I'm sure people here have seen the videos of where you can hear things in, like, you know, music that doesn't exist. You can hear things in music that isn't a part of the soundtrack just because your brain is auto-filling in information. It's a pretty cool phenomenon. God damn it. All right. Bug maneuver, you just keep on doing your thing. I was not expecting Laggy to show up. Woo! Just wants revenge for the friend we just killed. That's right. It was about the friends we made along the way. Go. Get Swarm going. Ow. Now me trying to figure out the safe spot to stand because there's just too much shit happening. No! That's such a shame. Oh, man. Get him, Bugs. Just keep poking him. Alright. Calculated Bug is doing some hefty damage. Oh, yeah, no, that's good. Yeah, rough. It's all right. We do one redo. That's the whole reason for the redos. We get to run it back. This time with oomph, with vigor, with more silliness, and for me with an empty bladder because I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Give me just 1 second. All right, I'm back. Getting one shot is better than getting wombo comboed. It's a classic. Getting absolutely destroyed. What else am I supposed to do? There are ways to avoid getting, like, there are some true combos, and then there are some frame traps. And the monsters are quite good at frame trapping if you're not careful about it. That's the scary one, is the frame traps. That's what I feel bad about getting hit by. I'm like, man, I should have stayed on the ground just 3 seconds longer. I would have been fine. But instead, I got up instantly. I don't know. I've definitely put myself in some really, like, precarious places, and it's like, I have one out. Do I time the out correctly, or do I just die? Like, it's funny. Everyone thinks, like, of the mount, like the launch animation for Insect Glaive as, like, an offensive option, but it's actually a really good defensive option. Got comboed by Volvidon. Went from long range tongue and wide tongue into which to stun you and then cannonballed you. That's hilarious. Aerial Insect Glaive? Well, I mean, just like the vault animation in the first place is really, really good. You don't even need to run aerial. Think of it as I like to think of Insect Glaive as like a you kind of almost get part of aerial, but you don't actually get the whole aerial. You just get enough of it. You know what I mean? Not me taking the most optimal path I can. I love how you can peer into the room here. Like, as if, like, that is just the room that you're walking into. See, look, I walk in here, and look, there's the rock. Well, okay, there was a rock. It's not there anymore, but there is a rock here usually. Oh my god. Not me getting absolutely crushed by this monster. Stop squishing me. That'd be cool is if I could actually get a mount here. Be actually sick. And perfect timing. Ooh. That's it. Fun little window of opportunity to do some stuff. Just wait for him to finish this combo. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. At least I can combine in peace. How very true. Oh, jeez. Okay. Long ass special. That's my only problem with Bug Maneuver and Swarm is it takes forever for them to like actually come out. Where are you going? Yeah, that's what I thought. I bet Laggy's going to be in here. I'm calling it. No, wait, actually, can this game... I think this game only spawns 2 big monsters at a time. I don't think it allows you to have 3 big monsters on a map at once. Hell yeah. Big damage. And I'm just going to activate Swarm now because we're going to have the elongated version of it. And then I'm just going to stay away from my friends because this little bug of balls will absolutely stun the hell out of people. Did I say bug of balls? Ball of bugs. There we go. Actually reminds me of a meme I saw today. There was in one of my friends' Discord, somebody posed to Google, I'm seeing the appeal of calculated bug now. Indeed. A friend of mine was, it showed a Google search that was, oh man, how was it phrased? Has anyone seen this thing? Where the hell is it? Is it area 2? No, apparently not. Is it in area 9? No, area 3 maybe. Could be area 3. This swarm is going to go to waste. Someone was like, can a cockroach go up your penis? And the generative AI, like, you know how people the AI option for the new Google stuff, it was like, absolutely. It was so excited to tell you all the information about cockroaches climbing up your penis. Hence the name Cockroach. It was like terrible. I'm like, this is AI should not be this happy, and also this sounds horribly wrong. Like, so unrealistic. Anyway, I digress. Well, it's a good thing I've got a full alchemy barrel here, because then that means I can at least build up meter real fast. Maybe I should use one and get a whetstone, just since I got the time to. Before the next monster shows up, help me build faster. Now get over there and use bug maneuver immediately. Bug blow, go! I missed! It sounded like a Pokemon trainer. Go, Charizard! So use like the grittiest noise you possibly can. More like you were the Pokemon and missed. Oh my god, Laggy made it here. That's sick. Funny enough, I wanted nothing more than to fight you right now, as soon as possible. Yeah. Alright, we actually don't need the buff of bug maneuver right now, which means I can just pop it right now. Just because the fight's slowing down, I won't need it for the full duration of its worth. Which means now I can use it without having to try and knock the monster over. And it's really good in a situation like this, where the monster just keeps blowing itself up over and over again. Another, I didn't get it out in time. I'm gonna get comboed here. I can feel it. Yep. The fast mash. I thought I could get over that. That's all right. Ah. God damn it. I'm getting absolutely mixed here. Oh my god, I rolled into the other room. This is so sad. Yes, I do see what you mean. But he's so cool. I wish he made better weapons. That's what I wish. I wish there was more reasons to fight him. Why would you go all the way over there? Like, now I gotta run all the way across the room. Now I'm feeling bad that I didn't actually wait for you to get knocked over for bug maneuver. Get him, bug. Jesus. This is a life powder moment. Die, you. Die again. Alright, I can mash through this. Maybe Sword and Shield. Charge Blade and Dual Blades are great, but I don't know about other weapons. In regards to this, he makes a heavy bowgun, which can immediately upgrade into the Zen Ogre. Because you know why. Yeah, no, true. That is a big deal. Time to poke. Got him. Let's go, EX earplugs. Earplugs rock! Fucking love earplugs. I never realized how much I liked earplugs, but then I have one set in the game that has them, and now I'm like, whoa! This is so freeing against certain monsters. I feel like I get it now. There we go. Abysmalagi was in the game. That would be cool. I would love to have more variants of monsters that like play just slightly different. Like as much as I'm sure people who played GU were tired of like Azure and Pink and Gold and Silver and like for all the Rathalos, but I kind of dug it. I like that we had 3 different Rathalos variants in that game. All right, it is my turn to post. Earplugs is the best comfy skill. Almost use it in all your sets and for you. I got very used to not playing with it, but I'm seeing the appeal. I can see why you would like it. All right, I'm gonna blow up Seragios for a little while. It's gonna be a good time. Where's it at? There we go. The good old sleep bomb gun. Don't remind me of gold and silver. You know, that's fair. Leggy's heavy bowgun is pretty decent for elemental. You can get 50 thunder res. Oh, you heading out, Floof? And also 1 siege thunder. If you are heading out, who was Autobot Master? I think you were next in the queue. Just so if you want to hop in, get ready. But yes, it has been a pleasure getting to play with you again, Floof. I hope we get to play again soon. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. It's a friend of mine's birthday, and so they are going out, and I said that I would show up. So I'm hoping that it is a good time. This will be fun. This will be fun. This is stuff I need. Hey, am I late? Oh, Vincent is heading out? Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, in that case, still, Autobot Master, get in here. You're a little late, but not too late. How are you doing, Karen? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Totally thought you were going to say I was going to blow it up for a bit. It's going to be fun. I mean, we're going to blow up the monster, it being the monster. We'll blow it up for a little bit. Yeah, it'll be fun. I'm joining the A. Cool. It's going to be a good time. And this shouldn't take long. It's all high rank. We should be done with this in like less than 2 minutes. That's some good tea. The second steep of the Silver Needle. Up. My phone's at 90%. No! Alchemy Sword and Shield? Hell yeah. Oh, that's true. We do need a slot open for juice. We all forgot about juice. All right, get in here, Autobot Master. Again, the spot is yours, as long as you are continually on your way here. I don't know. I think Silver and Gold is a lot of fun. And so is I struggled against Pink Raytheon for the longest time. That was one of the hardest monsters I ever had to fight. Same with the Azure was not as hard. I don't know why. Rathalos doesn't bother me nearly as much as Raytheon does. I'm much better at fighting Raytheon these days just because of like the grind I had to go through for Dread Queen. But these days it's a I don't know. Back then, Rathalos was way easier than Raytheon ever was. I think it's the flying. It's really hard to hit a flying monster sometimes. JK. That's not Autobot Master, is it? Gold is just annoying and hard, and not hard to trip attacks, or to, not hard to her trip attacks. Yeah, yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. I feel like I would have recognized it as soon as it showed up. I know. Sorry. That poor guy. I know. But I did put a message into the chat. I was like, hey, sorry, waiting on someone. It's not coming up. Oh, did I script the code? That happens every once in a while. No, it's up there. There we go. No worries, it happens. I mean, literally the first time I tried jumping in, right? Like, literally the first time I refused to ready up for some reason. It was like a solid, like, 3 minutes of not readying up while I sat here and tried to stall for time while whoever the last person was readied up. What a good time. Man, I used less tea leaves in the second steep, and man, I think I liked it when it was stronger. But maybe that's the caffeine talking. You know, when you make like a really strong like coffee, and it's like, okay, yeah, this is kicking my ass in a really good way. And then you have a weaker cup of coffee, and you're like, it just doesn't hit right. Oh, Loof, I think you haven't eaten. I think you're missing your food skills. Good call out. Floof. Go eat a meal. Go eat dinner. Go get some lunch. This is what I'll be doing as soon as I end stream. I'm gonna go So I'm reading a book for book club. It's called Jennifer Government. And so far it's interesting. It's like far off in the future when U.S. has taken over the world and is very, 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 very capitalist, whatever thing, which, you know, slowly approaching, but I digress. Yeah, I'm supposed to have this read before the, yay, juice. Supposed to have this, like, read before, like, 7 o'clock tonight. So I'm going to just run downstairs, make some quesadillas, and hopefully finish the book while making quesadillas and such. Put on some good music, relax, continue to drink tea. Oh, this is like the perfect area to do this quest. Oh my god. Hell yeah. Not me patting myself on the back with my quest pick. And they're all hyper. We can get lots of hyper things. Quesadillas are your favorite comfort food? They're good. I like a nice simple black bean quesadilla. Some salsa. I don't know. That was something that I've talked about doing in the future. So, like, for those of you, I haven't talked about it today, but I'm moving soon. And because of the way, like, the place I'm moving into, it's a studio. So, in theory, if we really wanted to, I could do cooking streams from within my studio because my bedroom would be just that close to the kitchen. I can eat it every day, and I have been for the past 5 days. Amazing. I've definitely got some foods I can eat like that. Like, Frito pie is, like, one of my favorite meals to make. And, like, you can just eat so, like, you can just have a giant pot of chili, and it's so good. And I'll eat it for weeks and weeks. Cooking and math streams. That's right. We'll talk about math while I cook. I've got explosions on deck. Oh my god. Impossible to block. It doesn't matter if you have guard up. It just crushes your stamina. Die. Man, I love me some gun lance. It feels so good. Even if it is just high rank quest with G rank gear, like it's such a blast getting to just destroy stuff like this. I'm loving every second of it. Oh, there's a shiny over there. I would like the other shiny in the room, please. Please. Sorry about that. Tempting fate there, Floof, aren't you? Since we got the time, right? Might as well maximize out sharpness. Might as well eat a ration to top off the stamina. Might as well take a first aid. Just do all these things, these little things that are going to make my life a little bit easier. What do you mean I wasn't guarding? That can't be right. I must have had the angle wrong. What do you mean the tail hit me? Nice. Good flash. Okay, yeah. You know, I didn't get hit there for some reason. Couldn't tell you why. Kaboom. No, I whiffed the kaboom. It's so sad. Why would I not whiff the kaboom? Or why would I allow myself to whiff the kaboom? It's the best part of the weapon. Other than the slowness of it. I love how slow gun lance is. It feels committal. I like committal. Tanks. Like the machines used in World War II. Tanks. I don't know why. I was suddenly reminded of a video that I saw pretty recently. It's like one of my favorites. But it's about pizza, right? It's about frozen pizza. Someone's talking about like, so we got this new pizza we're trying to make. It's an American pizza. What should we name it? Somebody's like, Liberty Pizza. You know, Freedom Pizza. Some guy in the corner's like, the Red Baron. 32 undefeated, like, missions. The German war machine. The Red Baron. And everyone's like, yeah! Gun sounds like you're besieging one of those yellow ducks that makes a little sound when you squish them. Oh, gotcha. Basking? Squeezing? I'm going to say squeezing. It's the word. I don't know what you said. You tell me. You're bashing. There we go. Yep, Stagger. Big ol' kaboom. Go in. Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought I had a better angle than that. Damn. Did not stand a chance. I sure hope I get the things I need. That's all I can hope for. I just need 2 of them. Just 2 Hyper Seragio scales and we'll be happy. That's where Red Baron comes from. That's the frozen pizza I always eat. Okay, for the record, and this is not sponsored by, but just get Frechette. Okay, if you see Frechette frozen pizza, that's the one you should be eating. Red Baron is not good. I hate to say it, but it is a terrible pizza. No pizza should have orange cheese on it. That's fucked up. It should be mozzarella. If it has orange cheese on that, then it's got the wrong cheese on it. Save my piercing ammo for that guy in particular. Hella. Step up your frozen pizza game. The Red Baron is not good pizza. I actually, like, for me to eat Red Baron pizza, I kind of have to just endure it. It's not even like a... No, don't tell me I didn't get any of them. Not sponsored by Frechette, but please just eat Frechette pizza. The 4 cheese or the 5 cheese. 5 cheese is better, but you get less crust. I don't know. Energy Blade 3. Frechette, like fresh, and then Cheetta, like Frechette pizza. It's good. It's really good. It's about the same price. It's just worth it. Every like little bit of it is better than regular Red Baron pizza. Again, if the pizza's got orange, it is terrible. Do not eat it. That pizza has cheddar cheese on it. It should be mozzarella. If a pizza's got cheddar cheese on it, it's not a pizza anymore. Sorry. What am I thinking of? Right, I was gonna see if I got the parts. I really don't think I did though. No, that's not the right bow. Where's it at? No, I didn't get any of them. I just need Hyper Seragio scales. I got 0 Hyper Seragio scales. All right, Hunter, it is your turn to post. Do you post your keys or do you dwaddle? It is up to you. I mean, the fact that you're in a round robin turns lobby means that you're dwaddling quite a bit. Already, as is. We're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna have some fun with it. We're gonna bust out one of the silly sets. One of the truly silly sets that should not exist, but does. Well, actually, no. This one can exist. There is a silly set that should not exist, period. It's not this one, but... There we go. My favorite silly set is Trash Bow. Trash Bow. Is it like just a bad like aerial bow set like mine, or is it like a? Is there something in particular that makes it specifically trashy? Unless you're talking about like what is it? Close quarters bow with close combat coding. Melee bow. Let's say, hypothetically, you post quests that drop distinctions, and then I post Celtis Queen, and I get 340 raw before G4. True. Bitter Affinity Bow. Oh, that is fun. The Relic Bow. Yes, yes indeed. Oh, that's right, because you can max out the, the one that requires, like, monster broth. And it has like -60 affinity, but some pretty good raw. See, I always think of Diablos when I'm thinking of negative affinity. That or like Chaos Gore. That makes it pretty fun. Someone just disappeared. Makes for a pretty fun set. Man, I'm getting... I just keep yawning. I don't want to keep yawning. I got 9 hours of sleep last night. Why am I still tired? Do I eat for Dragon Res? Absolutely not. It took me 2 seconds to realize to answer the question. And we still get Moxie. Good. That's all I needed. Moxie was the only thing that I needed to fight this thing. Oh man, this is going to be fun. Next set's going to be Swax. Swax is cool. I don't fully understand Swax, but it's neat. It's got some combos that are a little bit too freeform. Atakal is the next, as the end of G4. G3 or G4? That's the end of G4. Because G4, like, Atakal is actually the one monster that breaks you out of... that breaks you into true G rank, as I like to call it. Putting a fun set together right now? Cool. God, I cannot get these kinks out of my body. I feel so sore. I can't do it. Every 3 seconds, I'm like, man, what is going on with me? I'm like, feel like I'm falling apart. It's because I pushed myself a little bit too much at the rock gym. Thought it was the end of G3. No. I mean, it's like probably one of the best sets in the game, period. And by best sets, I mean like it's the most free form set in the game, I should say. It makes sense that it's like the final thing that you unlock. You just don't have the appropriate materials to build an actual Swax. Fair. So that's actually like part of the reason why I have the a couple of my redeems is like Missing the weapon part. Oh, fair. One of the reasons why I started having to choose my weapon stuff is because I have enough materials to basically max out any kind of weapon at any point in time. Is it the best form of said weapon? No, but it will get me by. And so I felt comfortable about like, hey, you can make me play any weapon in the game because I have a whole bunch of materials I'm trying to like basically use. But then at the end of the day, I ended up having to, when I play new games, it's like I don't have that resource of materials. I don't have the abundance to just like play with the random weapons anymore. So I'm hoping that we can get to like G rank and wilds as fast as possible so that I can start reopening up those redeems and playing around with new stuff. But in this game, it's been great. I've learned whole weapons based off of, like, purely off of redeems. And it's kind of funny. Some good tea. Ba-da-da-da. Probably gonna stream Wilds. That would be the op. Do it if you can. Absolutely. I'm so excited to play that game. It's gonna be great. Upgrading your PC. I'm thinking about buying a PlayStation 4 or 5. A 5. Yeah. Once maybe in February. I'll see what the budget looks like. My birthday is in March, so I'm considering like using that as an excuse as a birthday present for myself. But right now I'm in the save money and hope that I can afford it when it comes out. This is a big ass Velasquez. Ah, damn. Ow. That was a lot of cluster shots. I thought for sure it was going to get KO'd there. Or and by a lot of clusters, I mean a lot of crag shots. See if I can position this shot appropriately. Yeah, that seems pretty good. As long as he doesn't look directly at me and do something silly. Damn. A little bit too far away. He did jump away from me there. Ah, failed. Why did I take damage there? He didn't touch me. I was dodging. My family upgraded to a gaming PC in as the family PC, so I have a brand new Alienware Aurora R16. Hell yeah. I was not able to run the beta very well. I might actually just download the beta purely for the reason so that way I can test to see how much they've been able to upgrade the hardware, if that makes sense. Superman! Just to see if I could run it on my PC or not, but we'll see. Oh my god. That was miserable. I cannot believe I slid off the monster's, I don't know, hitbox. And then got shoved out of the room like that. There we go. Knock him over. Hell yeah. Did I just get hit by my own bomb? Is that what happened there? Or was that someone else's cluster shot that I got hit by? I think it was someone else's. I was like, I'm pretty sure I put my cluster shots in a pretty safe place. Away from prying eyes. Ow. Damn, that was a second too late. If it moves out of the way, just barely. God damn it. Woo! Snapback did me dirty. Man, I could have died there. In retrospect. Oh my god, I think someone just saved my life actually. With that life powder. This is a surprisingly good set against this monster. Is it silly? Yes. Is it working? Absolutely. At least when I'm able to get him up close. If he moves out of the way just barely, Flash just fucking flies at supersonic speed. That's right. Seconds before my explosion goes off. Oh, yikes. This is where I struggle. Okay, someone else has got that on lock. Let's see if we break some wings here. Hell yeah. Got it. Oh, I love that. Let's see if we can break some wings here. Immediately breaks wing and dies. Ooh, what a good hunt. I'm so glad I got that. Wing breaks on this monster are a giant pain in the ass, and they are required for so many parts on this thing. So I'm glad that I can contribute to the damage. Shimmering dragon fluid. Oh, amazing. We're not running the same gun, are we? No, ours are different. Unless. Oh! You're getting like a top-of-the-line laptop, like not a PC. Fair, fair. Again, mine's alright. It was built in 2020, so it's slowly creeping out of date. And it wasn't the most top-of-the-line PC. It's decent. It's got, like, you know, the Intel whatever and a pretty good graphics card and stuff like that, but... Very fun. I love that set. The good old aerial heavy bowgun set. Specifically slotting in the cluster. The part that I like about it is I know it does decent damage because you can basically fire off 3 cluster shots immediately, and then it builds up supernova super fast. Like, I think we got off at least 3.5 supernova level 3s, and most people say you should slot into supernova 2 because the amount of charge time 3 has, like, doesn't supplement the amount of damage it does. But it does on this set. I actually get to use level 3 pretty good. Bro, ancient PCC. Oh, yeah, mine's from 2008, and it's on life support. It's spooky. All right, Floof, it is your turn to post. We're going to play a true meme set. The truest of memes. A perfect monster for the truest of memes. But we are going to eat from Oxy because God knows I'll die if I'm not careful. Are you on your way, Sword Matzer? I'm just noticing that you're still grayed out. Okay, bathroom break. You'll be a minute. Sounds good. Well, we can take this moment to take a little break from the game and just chill and hang out. It's gonna be a good time. What should we talk about in the meantime? Talk about maths again. Oh, man. I wish I had some of the tests that I did back in during pre-calc over in the fall. I don't know what happened with the teacher. Find X, Bobo. It's right there. Find it. Look around the room. Find X. There we go. I found X. It's right there. It's right over here. You gonna join Sword in the bathroom? Sounds good. It's right here. There's an X. Found it. You can't see it, but it's there. I promise you. Da, 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 da. There was a whole bunch of things that like I would do on stream that was like completely non-video game related. Like there was a point in time when I used to keep like a book of poetry with me, and I would ask like, you know, people would be like, I'd be like, yeah, give me a number. Someone in chat, give me a number, and then I'd read a poem like halfway through streams and stuff like that. It was a weird time. I'm curious if there's any streams where that happened, because that was like back in 2020, and I don't think I was recording VODs back then. I'm trying to think about like some of the oldest video I have on my computer now of this stream. So I got a whole bunch of, I have a whole folder full of really old clips, because that's what I used to do. I used to manually clip things from the streams that were pretty, I thought were funny. I think some of the oldest stuff I have is... Ooh, there's Overwatch stuff on here. That's ancient. Welcome back, Sword Matzer. We are now waiting on Autobot Master. Dun, 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 dun. Da, da, dun, da, dun, da, dun, da, dun, dun. I don't know. I was just now reminiscent of what is it? I feel really bad for the. So every once in a while, I'll get hit with a bot, right, in chat, but like or a scam artist. There's a lot more scam artists out there actually. What here's what will this is the order of operations that happens is that they follow me first. They don't say anything in chat. They follow me. They ask me how I'm doing. I go, oh yeah, I'm doing well. All this stuff. You know, we'll have the small talk. I'll talk about the game. I'm like, oh yeah, do you play this game? And they're like, oh, not really. And I'm like, okay, well that's interesting. How did you find me? Because like, I don't have 10 billion viewers or whatever. I'm not like some crazy popular streamer. I exist on the internet and I talk about Monster Hunter and small stuff, right? What is that little plush? Oh, it's from one of my favorite animated series on YouTube. It's Hourglass Dog. But then they'll jump in here, right? And then they'll be like, I noticed that your page is lacking artwork. And I go, yeah, I guess. And then they send me a Discord message, notification, friend request. They'll join the Discord. And then they'll try and get me to buy their artwork, buy their artwork. And it is basically just, you know, stolen AI-generated stuff or free images that they would, quote-unquote, charge me for. No, they'll actually charge me for it. And then they'll give me the free shit. But I'm like, it's happened at least 4 times now. Can't tell if it's the same person or if it's just the same scam. But, man. And I'm like, you know, I do this for fun. I'm not trying to do things. Boop him? Like boop his nose. We do hugs. I give the dog a full hug sometimes. Boop. There's a channel point reward for hugs. Because it is a dog. I think a lot of people don't even know it's a dog. It's a classic misunderstanding. It's like, what is it? It's a dog. Can't you tell? It is very clearly a dog. Sorry, I don't speak Japanese. Floof. That does not help me. It's a friend-shaped homunculus. Oh, it's Chinese. You mean Mandarin? Yippee. No, it's a dog. It's a dog. Look at it. It's a dog. It is so very clearly a dog. It has a tongue and everything. I wrote, do you like Chinese? And would you like free viewers? Oh, amazing. Yes, we will give the dog a hug. A nice little hug for the nice little dog. Big squeeze. Cheese, Babo, cheese. No, it's squeeze. Little hug. Aw. And then dog goes back. Knees. I thought it was some weird green blob called dog. No, it's Hourglass Dog. It is the dog. It serves a very important purpose to the stream. So as you can see, I have this thing behind me, right over here. This giant sun that hangs in the background. You might ask yourself, what is the purpose of this thing? Well, originally, you see that giant square that's, right here, like the blinding light. That used to be a massive glare on my webcam. Not good for video. It made the color contrast look terrible in this room. So, dog's purpose was to sit right where it's sitting and block the window. And usually it'd be a little higher up. I'd move my little music stand a little bit higher so the dog was like right there. And so that was dog's job for the longest time, was to sit here and block the sun so that way I could sit here in the background and look color correct. But yeah, that was just the job of the dog for a long time. But now we have this giant, nice banister. It looks pretty back here. I'm a fan of that. So we're keeping it that way. But yeah, as a dog continues to do its job quite well. There was no other way of actually like dealing with how bright it was. It was actually just blinding light. I could get blackout curtains, but I thought the dog was a more fun solution. Da, 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 da. But yeah, a little part of stream history for you. Funny enough, so like, I found the web series, which for those of you who are curious, it's called Enna. That's E-N-A. And it is a very abstract web like series cartoon animation thing, and I was obsessed with it in like 2022. I would watch the video like maybe once a week. It's a 20-minute long, like some of them are 6 minutes, some of them are 20 minutes, but I was just so enthralled with like the way it looked, the way it functioned, like the abstractness of all of it. I really loved it. A lot of people did not understand it, and then when I found out that they had merch of good old Hourglass Dog here, I immediately bought an Hourglass Dog. It was like $40. And as a result, so I bought it, and then I didn't get it. And I kind of like just was like, okay. And it literally 8 months passed, and a box shows up on my doorstep. I'm like, what is this? I didn't buy anything. And I opened up the box, and it's Hourglass Dog, and it's like, yay! I was so excited and so happy. And it's so cute. I love it so much. Hourglass Dog is just like one of the best parts of me streaming these days. It's like, yeah, look at it. It's so pretty. It's so great. Everyone loves Hourglass Dog, as they should. Welcome back, Autobot Master. Also, I think it's yellow. It's like a yellowish green, but more on the yellow side than the green side. More tea for me. Also, okay, I just remembered a thought that I never finished, and I was talking about it at the beginning of the stream. There's this game I've been playing recently called The Finals, and it's really fun. It's a fun FPS, really fast-paced, very chaotic. The environment is very destructible. It's free, by the way, not a promotion. But yeah, it's been super fun playing, and I've recently decided to start goofing off in the game and focus on having fun rather than being good at it, which has involved me placing a turret in like the most bizarre locations and just letting people stumble into it and not know how to deal with it. It's been awesome. Put like a little like stun trap somewhere nearby, so if somebody happens to walk across like an alleyway, like there's an alleyway and there's a little spot in front of the alleyway, I'm like, I'm gonna put a glitch trap here. Person walks across it, the glitch trap like stuns their vision, slows their movement, and suddenly they're getting peppered by a turret. And it's like the best feeling ever. So funny. It's been my favorite way of playing the game, is just harassing people in the probably worst way possible. Sneak behind enemy lines and just place a turret back there and watch people suffer. All right, off to fight Mitsune. We're playing Monster Hunter, remember? We've all forgotten about Monster Hunter because we sat here and talked about, I don't know, dumb shit for ever. Also, I'm taking the slowest route. That's all right. Just keep on walking to the monster. That's all we can do. Well, I mean, we could run a little bit, but, you know, we need that stamina. Come on, get in there. Ah, I'm just getting blown up now. I'm gonna break your arm here. Oh dear, indeed. Give me that foot break. Ow. Sure is a good thing that this set is half as defensive as it is. I'm gonna be stupid with it. Might as well make it a pretty good defensive option. Right in the face. Oh, it's leaving. That's interesting. I don't feel like I see the monster leave that early on into the fight. Unless it's like, obviously, you know, had a dung bomb thrown at it or something. Does that mean we're doing a lot of damage? Is that what that means? Oh, I had to go catch a fish. Fine. Eat the fish, I guess. I'm breaking this foot, by the way. Come on. Get him. Oh my god, I keep getting knocked. Oh, that's a mount. Let me in there. Okay, there we go. What am I getting hit by? Keep on swinging. Awesome. Hell yeah. I wish there was a way to make the bash a little bit better. In Rise, it's actually kind of ridiculously good. The shoulder check in Rise, the melee attack for the heavy bowgun. Why does this do so much damage? What the hell? Because it's raw! Raw damage is crazy! Also, you realize your gun could only reload 1 pierce ammo? There's a trick to that. You run, what's it called? You run, what was it? Sheath Sharpen? And then you can actually roll and reload the single pierce ammo over and over and over again. Oh, could only load pierce 1, not 1 pierce. That's my bad. I see. But yeah, blade scale, that's it, yes. Not sheath sharpen, blade scale. All right, Floof, it is your turn to post. For 30 hours, I didn't know this gun could siege Pierce 1. Classic. See, that's like one of the first things I always look at when I'm making a heavy bowgun, is seeing exactly what its crouch fire is, and then internal ammo is after that. Oh, that was your post? Okay, in that case, it is Autobot Master. Feel free to post. I'm going back to this. Just having a good time. It's a good tune. If I randomly DC, it's because my Switch died and my charger isn't being a charger. Dang. Oh, okay. Coal miners. Never mind. What was once coal miners is no longer coal miners. Well, hopefully the charger starts working. Usually, like, any kind of USB-C with enough voltage will do the trick. Like, I've oftentimes charged my Switch with my laptop charger. Oh, yeah, Loof can't do Charm Farm. HR 13 and up? You could always force Loof to do a key quest. There we go. Loof, it is your turn to post a key quest. But it has to be a key quest that you have not done yet. Forced key quests. Da, 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 da.
Hell yeah. This should be fun. It's a fun monster to fight. We're gonna have a blast. About to see the calculated bug in action with my own eyes. That's right. Put about 15 hours into this game over the weekend and I've barely done anything. I mean, that's kind of how Monster Hunter is. Like, even though you don't feel like you've done anything, you probably have. You have a whole bunch of material to work with that you didn't think that you would have before. But, you know, you didn't watch a number go up, so it doesn't feel like you did anything. You know what I mean? More like I'm going to blast y'all. I don't have to get involved with the monster with this set. That's the bug's job. You'll blast the bug. The bug blast. What's kind of neat about the slow bug is, like, it can kind of get lost. And by that, I mean, like, when you play Insect Glaive, you almost always just toss it out the one time and then it returns. But since this bug has, like, infinite stamina, it looks like, I really can just play around this idea of, like, I know the general position of the bug. So as a result, I can send it into a direction based on where it is, you know, in the 3D space of the room, not just, you know, between me and the monster. And so if, like, the monster is landing behind me and I know the bug is also behind me, I can, like, angle the bug in a certain direction to hopefully hit the monster, which has happened. It happens off screen. You wouldn't see it, but it's there. And you can watch it all take place from the comfort of your own home. Go bug. I was going to have it hit the bombs, but that works too. Attach the thing. Keep the bug attacking. Now I don't have to aim. Get the mount. Bug comes back. Replenishes stamina. Perfect. We keep the damage on. Let the monster scream. Let everyone fall out of the scream. Now we can fire. Get Swarm online. Get Bug Maneuver online. Bug can now do complicated things. As long as I don't get hit here. Okay, we're good. I'm still just a little bit too close there. I got it. There we go. Damn. Yeah, he's going up to Area 7, I think. Maybe everyone already knew that, but... Go bug. Do buggy things. I set up the swarm. God, I love this set. It's so weird and bizarre, and it does cool things. All right, I think I have enough time for one more hunt. And then we're going to go raid someone and all that cool stuff. There's just something so, like, dynamic about this set. You know, there's always something to be working on and getting better at. Get him. Yeah, look at that bug. It's a shame they don't have a Kinsect that looks just like one of these guys, like one of the little insects. That would be so cool. Where's my Bahanabra Kinsect? No fun. No fun allowed, indeed. Only fun for you. Hammer is pain. Hammer's rough. I do like aerial hammer for that reason. It's that like nice little in between. Hammer has suffered multiple concussions. Yeah, I believe that. All right, Hunter, it is your turn to post. You get the last quest of the day. The fact that the Kinsect is the same speed as your Hunter is really interesting damage-wise, especially with Swarm. You just become a walking hitbox. I know, isn't it cool? Well, Swarm doesn't really function that way. It just puts like a little ball of bugs around me, right? And that has an active hitbox, but it's not very strong. What's cool about Swarm is the way it affects Bug Blow, and the fact that because I need time to set up at time, like in these like weird moments, if I have Swarm active, it lets me do continuous damage while I'm like using the Alchemy Barrel while the bug is doing its other thing, you know? And then I can use that time to still do damage, get things to also activate. It also does damage on out. Yes, this is true. But yeah. All right, Floof, another key. This will be the last hunt for me today. You guys are more than welcome to keep using the room, though. Too drunk on the floor to post. How very true. Some good tea. Just keep drinking tea. Makes you feel good. Does all the things. Keeps you awake. Ooh, this will be fun. This is a monster I really actually hate fighting 90% of the time, but I think with a weapon like this, I could actually enjoy this hunt. I don't have to worry about chicken leg. Chicken leg syndrome that is Glavenus. Silly little C-tier monster. What do we think? Do we think Glavenus is going to make it into Wilds? Do you think it's become such a mainstay that we're going to see it forever? Chicken indeed. Is it the new Rathalos? So far, yes. Glavenus has shown up in every game. It has shown up in every game after it's come out. But what do we think? Do we think we'll see it in Wilds? I guess the same could be said about Mitsune, right? You like it over Devil Joe as a mainstay? Fair. I do think that's a fair assessment. I think Devil Joe is slightly worse. You just need a fire Popodrome. All right. So what I'm hearing is, yeah, getting small monster materials is such a pain in the ass in this game. Sometimes, like, if I'm looking for small monster materials, I'll like post a quest that's just at the location, and then farm a couple of the small monsters and try and grab as many as I can. Slagatoth drone. What is a Slagatoth drone? Have not heard of this monster. Unless it's those like little, like really slow things with the giant tails that kind of look like slugs. If they were quadrupeds. Velocidrome drone. That's right. That's what they should do. They should de-rank Glavenus into a drone, and they should have little tiny Glavenus that run around like chickens. That's what I want. Easy to hit, very funny. Also, we spawn in the rare area. You know we get rare items. That's just how you do things. I want to hear the noise. Give me the noise. Come on. Come on. Damn. Oh, feline fur ruby. That is hard to come by. I was looking for an excuse to kill baby Glavenus. No, it'd just be a really small Glavenus. Like you know how like there's the hunt where you fight the Gamammoth, and it's really tiny. Just that with Glavenus. It'd be so funny. Yeah, exactly. To alleviate the chicken leg issue. I completely agree. Actually, I should probably... Hunting the drink is probably going to get me online a little bit faster. There we go. Oh my god. Literally just walked forward and got hit. Come here, you. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Does not. Oh, that's right. I have earplugs. All right. Good timing on my part. Lets me get Swarm online. Lets me build up meter. See, this is what I'm talking about. You see how I get to keep hitting the monster with Swarm while I'm shaking the barrel? And now I can use Mark III Bug Blow. Kaboom! Well executed. We didn't even get Bug Maneuver out. That's such a shame. But oh well. GG's. All right. Heavy bowgun, I got tired of being blown away. I know, it happens. Heavy bowgun's rough. All right, let us see what we got here. Who are we rating today? I see Justice is playing some stuff. They're playing Dino Crisis. I don't think they're playing Monster Hunter. Peachy Feline's playing some Monster Hunter. We could also find someone new to raid. Let's see. Who's playing MHG right now? There's someone. Ultimate Mao. We'll go raid them. But for everyone who's come out and hung out with us this whole time, it has been a pleasure getting to stream for you and play games with you. It's been a blast. I absolutely love this game. And so I'm hoping that we can, you know, I'll do some more of this in the future. I don't expect to be able to stream tomorrow because I'm celebrating a friend of mine's birthday. So unfortunately, that won't happen. But I do have a Discord, which all of you are welcome to join. I also have a YouTube channel where I upload more of my content. Usually I'll do like a highlighted hunt that I really, really enjoyed or thought was special. And so if you want to see more of my content, that's where that's at. But until next time, I think my next planned stream is Tuesday, and we're going to be doing some more Shovel Knight stuff. But until then, good night, everyone. Sleep well. Enjoy your evenings, and I will catch you all later. Bye.
And then you're gonna get, and then you're just gonna. I know one of the gimmick is like it's a loud roar, so you're gonna get rid of that. And okay, I see what you're doing.